The road to receiving a high school diploma is similar to the legislative process in the sense of creating a bill by Congress. We, the students, are like bills, or legislation waiting to pass. Our classes are like the reviewing process by Congress, and our school is like Congress itself. In order to enact a bill and receive a diploma, one must go through the struggles and obstacles of life. Teachers can fail you in a class and debate about your qualifications to graduate, just like members of Congress overlooking a bill in committee. And similar to vetoing a bill, a student may drop out or even get held back, essentially starting the whole process over. Fellow classmates, I'm not here to give you a U.S. government and politics lecture. That's what Mr. Gutta is for. I'm here to give you an analogy of what we just experienced. Now look at us. Like the wise rapper Drake once quoted circa 2013, started from the bottom, now we're here. And everyone will experience the views from the six. Class of 2016, that is. Like my parents tell me, Miranda, you think you're above the law, don't you? Why, yes. Yes, I am. Because today, we, the bills, have finally passed through Congress. The day to celebrate has come. An event once thought to be a lifetime away has crept up behind us without a warning. We began school as insecure, small, uncoordinated freshmen in the halls of a school that seemed enormous. I could remember it all. The boys wearing their bro tanks and snapbacks on the first day, the girls wearing their spaghetti-strapped tank tops, only to be yelled at by the administration that our shoulders would distract everyone's learning environment. I could also remember walking into the wrong classroom multiple times on the first day of school. Just by looking around the school, I wondered how would I ever fit in with everyone's unique personalities and traits. But now I reflect back on that day and question myself as to why I would ever be worried about fitting in when everyone is so accepting. Pride Lake High School has prepared all of us to take on the world and make a change. We came into high school as children and are now, some of us, leaving as adults. As the graduating class of 2016, we need to thank those who have gotten us to this point in our lives. Our thanks must go out to all the staff at Pride Lake High School for making us well-rounded students and preparing us for the next step in our lives. We also need to extend our thanks to our parents or guardians who have stood by our sides and encouraged us to put forth our best foot. Without all of this support by those who care for us, we wouldn't be standing here and saying that we are graduating from one of the best high schools in the nation. If every person in our class lives up to their full potential, just think of what our class alone could accomplish in the world. As we begin our new lives in different places, surrounded by different people, we will face obstacles bigger than any we have faced before. No matter where life takes you, make sure you stay true to yourself. Make sure you have values that will be lifelong and bring lasting happiness. PL4L, or Pride Lake for Life, isn't just a hashtag we use on social media to show our love for the place we grew up. It's a symbol of the community we have grown to know and love, a memory that will last a lifetime, and a tribute to what has arguably been the best times of our lives thus far. This town and community is all we have known. As we sit here together, at this very moment, we are united as a class, as friends, and as a family. We begin to wonder what our lives will be like outside of Pride Lake and how it will compare. A motivational speaker by the name of John Bradshaw once said, "Growing up means leaving home and becoming a self-supporting adult. I personally believe that this is the hardest task any human being has to face." Graduating is an exciting yet terrifying experience that we have the opportunity to do together. Although I'm excited to face the world of adulthood, responsibilities, and college debt, myself as well as the rest of my classmates will definitely cherish all the easygoing and fun experiences that this institution has provided us. Leaving Pride Lake will be one of the hardest things we have to do, but it will also be one of the most rewarding. By graduating, we are achieving our largest and final step together as a class. The steps we take from here on out will be on our own and will be the next steps towards our futures. I would like to leave you with one last quote from a man named Neil Gaiman saying, "And now go, and make interesting mistakes, make amazing mistakes, make glorious and fantastic mistakes, break rules, leave the world more interesting for you being here." You may or may not know that this is our class motto. This quote sums up life itself. By making mistakes, you are learning. Keep making mistakes. Keep testing the limits. Because like Katie Heron once said in Mean Girls, the limit does not exist. And she is right. There is no limit to what we can do or achieve. So, class of 2016, let's be the Katie Herons of the world and prove that the limit does not exist in life. Good luck to all of you, and I would like to think in the years to come we would be thrilled to hear all of the amazing things that the Pride Lake High School class of 2016 has accomplished.